जय श्री श्री गुरु गौरांग गांधर्विका गिरिधारी जी की जय। जय श्री श्री गुरु गौरांग श्री राधा मदन मोहन पंचतत्त्वात्मक श्री गौरहुरी की जय। जय श्री श्री गुरु गौरांग श्री राधा नयननाथ जी की जय। जय श्री गौर नित्यानंद प्रभु की जय। जय श्री जगन्नाथ देव की जय। जय नित्यलीला परिस्तोम विष्णुपाद परमहंस तत्र सचिशिल भक्ति वल्लभ तीर्थ गोसाई महाराज की जय। जय नित्यलीला परिस्तोम विष्णुपाद परमहंस तत्र सचिशिल भक्ति दैत माधव गोसाई महाराज की जय। जय नित्यलीला परिस्तोम विष्णुपाद परमहंस तत्र सचिशिल भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोसाई प्रभुपाद की जय। जय परमहंस शिला गौर किशोर दास बाबा जी महाराज की जय। जय शिला सच्चिदानंद भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर की जय। जय वैष्णव सार्वभौम शिला जगन्नाथ दास बाबा जी महाराज की जय। जय श्री रूपानुग गुरुवरे की जय। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्री वसदि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। जय श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपी गोवर्धन वृंदावन श्री राधा कुंद श्याम कुंदात्मक श्री ब्रज मंदिर की जय। जय श्री नवद्वीप धाम की जय। जय श्री नवद्वीप धाम परिक्रमा की जय। जय परिक्रमाकारी भक्त वृंद की जय। जय श्री पुरुषोत्तम धाम की जय। जय श्री बलदेव सुभद्रा जगन्नाथ श्री सुदर्शन चक्र जीव की जय। जय श्री वृंदा देवी तुलसी देवी की जय। जय सर्वविघ्न विनाशनकारी श्री इंद्री सिंहदेव की जय। जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। जय समागत भक्त वृंद की जय। जय श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि बोल। वंदे वंदे हम श्री गुरो श्रीयुता पादकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तां सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगना ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितंश्च। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hari Bol, 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 Hari Bol. Today is first day of Navadwip Dham Parikrama according to our math based on Navadwip Dham Mahatmya book. It should last up to Gaur Purnima. So I said that this year I will read Shri Navadwip Bhava Taranga. Previous years also I gave links. You can hear Navadwip Dham Mahatmya where Jiva Goswami is doing this parikrama with Nityananda Prabhu. But this year I want to read. It is translated as Waves of the Ecstasy of Navadwip. Navadwip Bhava Taranga, also written by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. One second. It is in Bengali, but I will not read, only just for your idea. Sarvadham Shiromani Sandini Bilas, Sholakrosho Navadvipa Chit Anandavas, Sarvatirtha Deva Rishi Shruti Ravishram, Spuruk Noyene Mama Navadvipa Dham, Mathura Mandale Sholo Krosho Brindavan, Gaure Navadvipa Tata Dekuk Noyon. It is in the form of song. May the crown jewel of all the Lord's abodes, the play of the Sandini energy, the joyful spiritual abode of 9 islands, measuring 32 miles, the sanctuary of all holy places, gods, means demigods, sages and scriptures, Sri Navadwip Dham, appear before my eyes. So it is Sarvadham Shiromani. It is the crown jewel, means topmost of all holy abodes of Supreme Lord, Dham, topmost Dham. May my eyes behold the 32 miles of Vrindavan in Mathura Mandal as Sri Navadwip of Gaura Mandal. As I said previous years, Gaura Mandal here means Bengal. Gaura with softer, not Gaura as in Gauranga, but Gaura Desh, that is Bengal. Navadwip is part of Gaura Desh or Gaura Mandal. So let me see Vrindavan in Mathura as Sri Navadwip in Gaura Mandal in Bengal. These divine abodes are eternal spiritual manifestations of one truth and exist in accordance with different pastimes of the Lord. As I told, there is Radha Krishna, here is Mahaprabhu with associates. The inconceivable, eternal, spiritual energy of the Lord brings these divine abodes to the material world to deliver souls. Dham is always made of Sandini Shakti, of Supreme Lord. Sambit, Sandini and Hladini. Sandini makes Dham. So also his potency, Supreme Lord, will bring this, though it is spiritual, eternal, will bring it to this world out of compassion for us. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu jibe daya kari swaparshat sviyadham saha avatori. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, out of compassion for all living entities, he comes to this world with his associates and dham, that is his mercy, to deliver souls. May the materially conditioned souls behold Vrindavan and Navadwip by Krishna's grace. Otherwise impossible. Nam Rup Gun Lila you cannot comprehend with material senses, only by the grace of Krishna. Swayam eva spurete ada. By his own will, only if he reveals. Upon attaining fitness, means qualification, all the senses taste extraordinary spiritual nectar. Unfit senses cannot taste it and deride it again and again as insignificant matter. We go to Navadwip, but we don't get taste of spiritual bliss due to our fault. Then we think this is only matter, ordinary matter. The mercy of Krishna and the devotees of Krishna are the cause of the senses becoming fit. Fit means inclined to or engaged in the service of Krishna. Devotees attain such fitness by associating with the sadhus and being kind to other souls. Jibedoya sadhu sange. Souls, what is Jivedoya? Jivedoya means mercy to Jiva, means to inspire them to be devoted to Krishna. Souls do not become fit through exploitation, renunciation, or yoga. Souls conquer matter through faith and the association of the sadhus. Shraddha, bole sadhu sange kore jora jai. Shraddha in this Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. By serving him, all are served. So this is the first step in devotion. So through this only you can, your senses will become fit for entering into Dham and getting taste. When the net of matter releases the senses of the soul, the eyes of the soul see the splendor of the Dham. Eyes of the soul, not of this body. Our Gurudev, he in his last days, he sometimes did like this. If I close my eyes, then what I can see? So how much we can depend on these eyes? But because of these eyes is spiritual eyes, so that has to be open. Then you can see Dham. Otherwise, you will go to Navadwip and you will only see, oh, this hotel, this restaurant, this tree, this river, like this you will see with material eyes, but we did not see the spiritual Dham. When will I attain that state? When will I see Sri Navadwip beyond the illusion of matter? The holy Dham resembles an 8-petaled lotus. It is extremely cool, more so than the light of 10 million moons, means soothing, cool, and extremely bright, more so than the brilliance of 10 million suns. When will the Dham appear before my eyes? This is when someone is in Bhava Bhakti, always this mood is there. You are seeing directly, but your expression will be when I will be able to see. Like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is telling, that is Bhava stage. Nayanam galat ashru dharaya badanam gadgad rudaya gira pulakarnichitam bapu kada tavanam grefane vishaya. When this will happen, when my eyes will get tears, when I chant your name like this. This is one special. In Narottam Thakur's songs also you can find when. There are prayers for sadhakas, in sadhana level. There are prayers from bhava level and prema also. They are different. So this is expression from bhav. When that will happen. But how he can know it is the more cooling than millions of moons, more bright than 10 millions of suns, how he can know? In the center of the Dham's 8 islands, which resemble 8 petals, is the best island, the extremely beautiful Antardvip. At its center is Mayapur and the Yoga Pit. Seeing it, I will feel intense joy. The scriptures sing of it, calling it Brahmapur. Mayapur shines before eyes free from illusion. When you are free from illusion, then you can see that shine. It is not different from the supreme abode, Sri Gokul Mahavan, where the son of Sachi performs his eternal pastimes. Krishna, Nandanandan Krishna, or Jashodanandan Krishna appeared in Gokul Mahavan. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared here in Yogapit, Mayapur, so they are non-different from each other. As Vraja, the Dham is the home of cowherd men and women. As Navadwip, Sri Gokul is the home of Brahmanas. The house of Jagannath Mishra, the supremely pure, eternal home of the Lord, shines in Mayapur. Eyes covered by the veil of Maya see a small house, some land, some water and other materials. When Maya mercifully lifts her veil, the eyes see a magnificent spiritual abode. There, Sri Gauranga's eternal mother, father, and servants serve him. Ever enchanted by divine love, Lakshmi Priya and Vishnu Priya serve his feet, and the Lord manifests himself wonderfully as the Panchatattva. In our mat today, Parikrama, those who are in my WhatsApp group or those who are in my Facebook, I sent videos from Mayapur. So today Parikrama first goes from our mat to Nandanacharya Bhavan, where Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu first met. Then after that, passing ISKCON and other Gauriya mats, then coming to Jogapit. So when you come to Jogapit, first on the left side is Sakhi Charandas Babaji Maharaj's Samadhi Mandir, who donated for the building of the temple, Prabhupada's disciple. Then on the right side, you can see Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur's temple. Then first you have to go little front, and the right side there is Gaurakunda. It's not different from Gauranga Mahaprabhu. There you have to take bath, either full bath or water on the head. That is always when you come to holy place. Then you enter inside the temple. Then there is main altar. You can see Gauranga and Vishnu Priya and Lakshmi Priya. And that Adokshaja Vishnu Diti, served by Jagannath Mishra, who was found when digging for this temple. Then on the left side you can see Guru Gauranga Radha Madhav, Ditis given to Bhaktivinoda Thakur by one devotee. On the right side you can see Panchatattva and also Jagannath. Then if you go little more this side back, there is this temple of Sachi Mata, Jagannath Mishra, and baby Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Gauranga, Nimai. And there is one big tree, Nim tree, not the original one, but so that you get idea that Mahaprabhu was born under Nim tree. That is why his name became Nimai. Then you go behind that Nim tree, there you see Brida sheep or Ketropal sheep, experienced sheep. Then little you go that backside, then you will come to the temple of Gaur Gadadhar and Rishinga Bhagavan. Every year I tell, when Bhaktivinoda Thakur was doing bhajan in Godrundip, then in the morning, very early in the morning, when Bhaktivinoda Thakur was chanting, he felt every day at the same time some wind is coming from right side and going towards that side, and every day same. Then he was wondering why, what is this? Then he meditated and saw that Nrishinga Bhagavan from Nrishinga Pali is every day coming to see Mangalarati of Gauranga Mahaprabhu in Jogapit. So therefore Bhaktivinoda Thakur then later installed Nrishinga Dev there in Jogapit, together with Lakshmi on his chest is there, and Gaur Gadadhar. So this is there in Jogapit, Sri Gauranga's eternal mother, father and servant serve him, ever enchanted by divine love. Lakshmi Priya and Vishnu Priya serve his feet, and the Lord manifests himself wonderfully as the Panchatattva. Our Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj, he revealed that spiritual vision what he got, and he said here this deity should be installed. Nityananda, Advaita, Gadadhar, Srivas and other devotees reside throughout Mayapur, where the homes of innumerable devotees fill the four directions. May Mayapur be merciful to me. So when you go little north from Jogapit, then right side you will come to Srivas Thakur's house. There you will see on the right side of the altar devotees doing kirtan, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and devotees, because there that is kirtan Rasastali, place where Mahaprabhu did kirtan whole night, whole day. And one broken mridanga, broken by Chandkazi, not himself but his people, to show their mridanga was broken. And on the main altar you can see Panchatattva, Jagannath Das Babaji told they should be served. And one Rishinga deity is there also. Why? Because when Srivas was afraid, when Chand Kazi and his people, they threatened devotees and they beat some devotees, then Srivas was worshipping Nrishinga. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to his house and kicked open the door and said, "Whom you are worshipping? I am that Nrishinga. I will kill all the atheists and I will protect the sadhus. Don't fear." That time Mahaprabhu revealed his Nrishinga form to Srivas. That was first time that Srivas got this revelation that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is actually Supreme Lord. Then he made many prayers in Chaitanya Bhagavat, you will find. So to remember this pastime, there is one Rishinga deity, you can see him there. And on the left side, there is Guru Varango Radha Madan Mohan, later installed by Prabhupada. To the southwest, yes, then Srivasangan. Then you go little more north. There you will come to the house of Advaita Acharya. He had two houses, one in Shantipur, I sent video, one is here. Here it was that all devotees, they used to hear Bhagavat and Gita class of Advaita Acharya and Vishwarup, and Mahaprabhu used to come to take Vishwarup home. And just little to the right side, you will find Gadadhar Pandit's house. That is why here it is written, all devotees, they are there in Mayapur. And if you go more north, there you will come to Chandrasekhar Acharya's house, where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did his drama, Lila, and also sometimes Kirtans. There it is now Chaitanya Math. Our Parikrama party goes there today. There you will find Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur's Samadhi Mandir, Shyamakunda, then Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Bhajan Kutir, where he chanted 3 lakhs every day, Harinam, and did austerities before he got that darshan of Mahaprabhu. There behind you can find Govardhan manifested, you can find Radhakunda manifested, and you can find Srila Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj's Samadhi Mandir, and the main temple Guru Gaurango Gandharvika Giridhari, first deities, first mat, original mat. And when you do parikrama, you can see 4 Vaishnava Acharyas, deities there, because they all came to Navadwip and they got the blessing of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. And Mahaprabhu took for his philosophy, for his Siddhanta, 2 points from each Sampradaya. So they are worshipped there. So all these places, today our mat parikrama is went, and also Murari Gupta's house. That is little from Chaitanya Mat. Right side, there is Murari Gupta's house, who is Hanuman. So his deities there are Sitaram and Lakshman. He was worshipping there. Now Hanuman also is there because he is Hanuman, but Sitaram are there and Lakshman. So all devotees, they are remaining there. To the southwest, the Jamuna and the Ganga reflect on their good fortune, flowing like serpents. One side is Jamuna, one side is Ganga, because they meet in Prayagraj. So they are flowing together. Flowing like serpents, serve Gaura, the jewel of the Brahmanas. On the banks of the Ganga, there are many ghats, temples and parks, as well as Prauda Maya and Brida sheep. In Navadvip Mahatmya, he explained Nityananda Prabhu that later Prodha Maya will be served there, on that side. Across the Ganga, I sent video Paramatala, that is Prodha Maya. And Bridaship also is there, Diti, and here also in Jogapit. That is another side, that we will go 5th day. In Mayapur, there are countless homes of Brahmanas, roads, courtyards, groves, and temples of Lord Shiva. To the southeast, a stream of the Saraswati constantly flows. Ishodhyan is on her bank. I send videos when you go from Mayapur Antardip, southern portion, which is Ishodhyan, you cross by boat to Godrundip, that is Saraswati river. I sent also video. Ishodhyan is southern portion of Antardip. Why should the fallen souls of Kali Yuga, conditioned by Maya, attain all this eternal, spiritual, inexhaustible opulence? Maya hid it by diverting the 3 rivers, and material eyes only see a shadow form of Mayapur. May Mayapur gloriously appear before my eyes by the force of powerful Nityananda's mercy. May this poor, foolish soul behold the household pastimes of Sri Gauranga and thus become most fortunate. Mahaprabhu's household pastimes are superior in rasa than when he takes sannyas. And here Nitya Lila, Ashtakala Nitya Lila is eternally going. Like in Golok Vrindavan, Krishna is always in Vrindavan. Dwaraka Mathura also there, but that is another Lila. Here also in Navadwip, this Gaur is a householder that is topmost. That is like Vrindavan. May the bright, spotless, golden luster of the village of Mayapur in Antardip, the whorl of the 8-petaled lotus of the Dham, shine before my eyes forever. Throughout the Dham, Pritukunda, and the numerous groves, cow pastures, waterways, grain fields, roads, and strong bakul and kadamba trees are beautiful to see. Pritukunda also you can see there. To their west, on the bank of the Ganga, is the famous village of Sri Ganganagar, where our Lord studied with Brahmanas in the home of Gangadas Pandit. That our parikrama will go tomorrow, Ganganagar. There is the school of Gangadas Pandit. Mahaprabhu was studying there, Bengali. And Ganganagar is also place when Ganga was going with Bhagirath Maharaj, and suddenly she stopped there. Then Bhagirath said, "What happened? Please come, otherwise my ancestors cannot be rescued." Then Ganga said, "Yes, I will go with you, but now we came to Navadvip Dham. So here is my Lord. So now Falguni Purnima, Gaur Purnima, there will be big festival here for the appearance of my Lord. So I will observe that festival. Then after I will go there. That is Ganganagar. We go tomorrow." Wait, I will see. In Jaiva Dharma, I will find description in Jaiva Dharma how Bhaktivinoda Thakur is describing when that Lahiri Mahashoy, he saw that manifested. 1 second. Yes. No, Sannyasi Thakur. Before he was Mayavadi, but now became devotee by the grace of Vaishnavas. So there, Sannyasi Thakur, he was in Godrum. Then he was looking northward. He saw the full moon had already risen, diffusing an uncommon luster throughout Sri Navadwip Mandal. Suddenly, a divine manifestation of nearby Sri Mayapur became visible before his eyes. From Godrum, he was looking to north. Sannyasi Maharaj exclaimed, "Oh, what an extraordinary vision! I am seeing a most astonishing and blissful holy place. Towering jeweled palaces, temples, and ornamented archways are illuminating the bank of the Jannavi river by their glittering splendor." Why Jannavi? Because Janu Muni, he drank her. On the 5th day we will go there. And then he released her. Then she became Jannavi. The tumultuous sound of Harinam Sankirtan is rising from many places, as if to pierce the sky. Hundreds of Vaishnavas, like Narad playing upon his veena, are chanting Shri Nam and dancing. On one side is fair-complexioned Mahadev, with Damarudram in his hand. He cries out, "O Bishambar," means Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, "please bestow your mercy upon me." Saying this, he dances Tandava Nritya wildly, then falls to the ground unconscious. On another side, the four-headed Brahma sits in an assembly of rishis who are well versed in Vedic lore. He recites the following Vedic mantra and lucidly explains its meaning. It is from Shvetashvatar Upanishad. From Brahma's forehead, 4 Vedas are coming. So Upanishads are the conclusions of the Veda, Vedanta. Mahan Prabhur Vai Purushah Sattva Seishah Pravartaka Sunirmalam Imam Praptim Ishano Jyotir Avyaya. From Shvetashvatar. That personality is undoubtedly Mahan, or supreme, and he is Prabhu, master. He bestows the tendency for intelligence, and by his mercy a person can attain supremely pure and transcendental peace. That person known as Mahaprabhu Sri Chaitanya is Purush, the supreme person. He is Ishan, the supreme ruler. He is Jyoti Swarup, self-manifest and possessing a lustrous effulgence due to the golden splendor of his limbs. He is Avyaya, the imperishable Lord. This Shvetashvatar Upanishad, Brahma realized here. It means Mahaprabhu. Elsewhere, Indra and other devas are leaping in ecstasy, crying, "Jai Prabhu Gaurachandra Jai Nityananda." The birds sitting on the branches of the trees are calling out, "Gaur Nitai." Large black bees are humming everywhere in the flower gardens, intoxicated by drinking Gaur Nama Ras, the liquid essence of the holy name of Gaura. The birds there singing there. Prakriti Devi, the goddess of nature, is maddened with Gaura Ras and diffusing her magnificent radiance everywhere. This is wonderful. I have seen Sri Mayapur in broad daylight many times, but I have never beheld anything like this before. What I am seeing. Then, remembering his Gurudev, Sannyasi Maharaj said, "O Prabhu, now I can understand that you have bestowed your mercy upon me today by granting me a vision of the transcendental, aprakrita aspect of Mayapur. From today onwards, I shall call myself a follower of Sri Gaurachandra. I see that everyone in this divine I see that everyone in this divine land of Navadwip wears a necklace of tulsi beads, tilak on his forehead, and the letters of Sri Nam stamped on his body. I shall also do the same." Saying this, Sannyasi Maharaj fell into a state of unconsciousness. He regained external consciousness after a short while and began to cry. "Indeed, I am extremely fortunate, for by the mercy of my Guru, I have obtained a momentary vision of the sacred land of Sri Navadwip. When I go, I see shops and restaurants and hotels and these things. But he got that by the grace of Gurudev. Transcendental aspect of Mayapur." Then further in Sri Navadwip Bhava Taranga, how Bhaktivinoda Thakur can write this? His personal associate of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is seeing this. There is also Bharadwaja Tila, beautiful to see, where the great Bharadwaja Muni worshipped Gaura, attained divine love for the Lord, wrote sutras, and distributed devotion to thousands of averse souls. Nowadays, this Bharadwaja Muni, the one of Saptarishis, is his one Samhita he wrote for Narad Pancharatra. Now that is very much discussed among devotees, that Samhita, in relation to some topic. North of Pritukunda is Mathura Nagar and Shashti Tirtha, which are extremely beautiful and not different from Madhuvan. Mathura, tomorrow we will go there, our mat, is where Chand Kazi is there, Samadhi. Because Chand Kazi in past life he is Kongsa Maharaj of Mathura. In Mathura you will find Madhuvan, where Dhruva did bhajan. Also Ambarish Maharaj did bhajan there in Madhuvan, Ekadashi. So that is non-different from Mathura. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu rescued Chand Kazi, then he got prem. In Vrindavan, when he was killed, he got liberation only. But here he got prem, so that is Navadwip is more merciful. May my eyes become purified by seeing the numerous people and grand residences there. North of there is the charming Sharadanga, where the great Shabaras brought Jagannath and resided in secret out of fear of Rakta Bahu, one demon. May my eyes always see this place. Tomorrow our parikrama party will go there. I send videos. Now that village is called Rajpura. There is the temple of Jagannath. That is non-different from Jagannath Puri in Navadwip Dham. Baladev, Subhadra, Jagannath. And behind there, tomorrow we'll go, that is Sridhar Pandit's house. May my eyes always see this place. There is Shiva temple behind and Parvati Mata also. Beside the Ganga in the northwest corner of Mathura, my eyes will see the splendor of Navadwip, where Parvati Devi eagerly placed Gaura's foot dust on the parting in her hair, like sindur. Parvati once Shiva was madly dancing and chanting Gaura, 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 Gaura. Then Parvati was amazed. Who is this Gaura? I am very much attracted by this name, and you're dancing. Who is this Gaura? You tell me. Then Shiva told her, yes, when Krishna becomes Gaura, he will appear here. So you should worship him. By worshipping him, you will get his darshan. Then Parvati Mata did bhajan of Gauranga there and chanting his name. Then Gauranga Mahaprabhu appeared. Then she surrendered to him and said, you are not merciful to me. I always have to do this job of taking care of those jivas who are averse to you in this world. As a prisoner, Durga, you are depriving me of your service. Then Mahaprabhu said, no, I have one potency in different functions. In Vrindavan, you are Radha or Yogamaya, and here you are Durga. So you are my eternal servant, and you are always in my pastimes, everywhere. Then, taking the dust from the lotus feet of Gauranga, she put here, that where hair is parting. That is why that is called Navadwip. From afar I will see the forest of Bilva Paksha, where the four Kumaras meditate on Gaura. Tomorrow we will go there. It is called now Belpukur. When you come there, there is first you will go to Radha Madhav Mandir, very old. Then little this right side you will come to the temple of Madan Gopal, worshipped by Nilambar Chakravarti, very old deity. Of course, deity is eternal, but his manifestation happened long time ago. He is father of Sachi Mata, grandfather of Mahaprabhu. There you can find his deities still worshipped there, and there are many bell fruits, trees. You can buy there bell fruits, and there Nimbarka Acharya was worshipping Shiva. Then Shiva became pleased with him and he told him, your gurus are for Kumaras. They are staying there in that forest, you go there. So he went and they were meditating. Then when Nimbarka came in front of them, they opened eyes and they were very happy. Oh, you are a Vaishnava. We will bless you today. We will initiate you and you will become head of this sampradaya. In the distance, I will see the land of the pastimes of Nitai, where Shankar Shankshatra appears before the wise. In the southern, this you hear very carefully. Mayapur Dakshinangshe Jana Birotire Tote Sarasati Sangamer Otiva Nikote Ishodya Nam Upabon Subi Star Sarvada Bhajanstan Houko Amar. In the southern part of Mayapur, on the bank of the Ganga, very near the confluence with the Saraswati, is the large garden known as Ishodyan. Isha Udyan means Radharani's garden. May it be my place of worship forever. Je bone Amar Prabhu Shri Sachinandan Madhyanne koren lila loye bhakto jon, bon shobha heri Radha kunda pore mone, se sob spuruk sada amar noyone. Seeing the splendor of that grove where my Lord Sri Sachinandan performs pastimes at midday with the devotees, Radha Kunda come to mind. You will find in this version published by Chaitanya Saraswati, there is one mistake here. They wrote Radha Krishna Poremone, but originally it is Radha Kunde. Radha Kunda Poremone. We will find in all other versions Radha Kunda, because here is midday pastimes. But of course Radha Krishna also, but originally is Radha Kunda. May all these places always appear before my eyes. So as I told yesterday, our Parangurdev revealed this practically, where is Ishwadyan, and he started, and he invited all his god brothers, including Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj and others, to start to construct temples there, and they will all stay together doing bhajan. So now you will find all different Gauriya mats there in Ishwadyan. So that is not different from Radha Kunda. And in our mat, if you will go behind, you can see Radha Kunda manifested and Shama Kunda also. There the trees and dark vines are thick, and various birds sing songs about the glories of Gaura. There are many trees in our mat: coconut, bell, means mango, bananas also you'll find. Unfortunately, because I am not qualified, I could not hear the glories of Gaura with my material ears, but they are singing. I heard chirping of birds, but I could not recognize their singing the glories of Gaura because of my unfitness. The lake and temple are very beautiful, inlaid with gold, diamonds, and blue and yellow sapphires. The eyes of averse souls who are bewildered by Maya never see these groves. They only see a piece of land covered with thorns that is constantly disturbed by the force of flooding rivers. Before our Parangurudev started there was forest only there. But Bhaktivinoda Thakur can see that Ishwadyan, transcendental. In the center of Madhuvan is a clear pond, the cottage of Sridhar and Bishram Stal, where the Lord of the three worlds rested with his associates after redeeming the Kazi. Mahaprabhu did big Nagar Sankirtan when Kazi threatened that no one should do Kirtan here in Navadwip. Then Mahaprabhu took all his devotees and they did Nagar Sankirtan, and so many innumerable people joined. You will find this Nagar Sankirtan, first Nagar Sankirtan, was started by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Navadwip. They came to Kazi, we are hearing in Chaitanya Charitamrita, then Kazi got rescued. Then after that they took rest in Sridhar Pandit's house. And whenever Mahaprabhu did Nagar Sankirtan in Navadwip, he used to rest in Sridhar Pandit's house. Our parikrama, whenever we went, we only bowed down from distance. There near Jagannath temple, in that direction. But one time I went myself alone, maybe 2018 or something. I wanted to see directly where is that Sridhar Pandit's place. So I went through one grass field and through forest. At that time, I did not know that there is possibility of snakes in this. I did not know, because in Western countries, generally, you can go anywhere. There is no fear of snakes, but it is not like this in India. In Vrindavan, I saw cobra. When we are doing Brajamandal Parikrama, I saw cobra. Here I did not see, but I heard there is. But that time I was not knowing, so I just went alone. Through high grass was there. So I went and through forest. Then I came to that spot. There is one concrete construction made by Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur to commemorate that place of Sridhar. So there I also lay down in that place to take rest, because this pastime is going on there. After that, I never went again to that place. Now I'm fearing if snake will come. When will I call out, O Gaurango, roll about and cry in seclusion at Vishram Stal, place of rest? When will I, wrapped with divine love, see Sri Gaura Sundar drinking water from the iron pot in the home of Sridhar? Sridhar was very poor, but Mahaprabhu used to steal bananas and everything from him because he's the devotees, and he took his water and he blessed Sridhar. He asked him, what you want? Sridhar said, Mahaprabhu said, you want money, health, wealth, yoga, powers, anything you want. He said, no, I don't want anything. I only want that Brahmin boy who used to quarrel with me for bananas. He should keep his feet on my head. Let me be his eternal servant, birth after birth. That is what I want. Though he was very poor, but never asked for money. He asked for service. When by great fortune will my eyes see the son of Sachi dance and distribute divine love in the midst of Kirtan with Nityananda, Advaita, Gadadhar and Srivas at the home of Sridhar? This Navadwip Bhava Taranga I told, it is more short, it is going more fast. If you read Navadwip Mahatmya, then it's more description of these whole places. To the east, I will see Suvarna Bihar. This we will go on third day. And the incomparable palace of Suvarna Sen, where Sri Gaurachandra dances with his associates in his most enchanting golden form. Suvarna Sen, I send videos. That is from Satya Yuga, king. He was always fighting with others for getting more land, more money and this, even in old age. Then Narad Goswami became very merciful to him and he came to his house. And he said in private place, he told him, what you are doing, this is all useless. You will not get any happiness from this. This is not. You are fortunate you are here in Navadwip. So I'm telling you that Jivas, they should worship Supreme Lord. And here, my Lord will come as Gauranga Mahaprabhu in future, and he gave him all tata and everything, and he gave him mantra for worship. Then he fell unconscious, Narad Goswami. Then that king, he did bhajan of Gauranga under the guidance of Narad Goswami, his guru. Then he got darshan of Mahaprabhu. And Mahaprabhu blessed him, in future also you will come. When I will manifest my lila here, you will also take birth that time. So there, in that place, Suvarna Bihar, our Gurudev also used to serve. And There you can see some stones from Satyuga. I sent videos. When will I wander alone or with devotees? Sometimes I went with devotees during parikrama. There are so many devotees today, this parikrama time. Sometimes I went alone with Toto. When will I wander alone or with devotees throughout Subarna Bihar? Crying with a wavering voice. I cannot cry, know that Bhava is there, but at least externally I could visit. When will I beg at the feet of Gaura for a little service to the divine couple and surrender my heart in the shelter of the feet of Sri Radha? Gaur pode Shri Jugala Seba Magi Lobo. Little, you give me little service. Lobo means very little. Shri Radha Charan Ashraye Pran Samarpibo. I will offer, I will surrender, I will offer my life in the shelter of Radha's feet. Yes, then tomorrow we will further hear. Nitai Gaurango, 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hari Bol, 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 Hari Bol. Jai Shri Shri Guru Gaurango Gandharvika Giridhari Ji ki Jai. Jai Shri Shri Guru Gaurango Shri Shri Radha Madan Mohan Panchatatatmak Shri Gaura Huri ki Jai. Jai Shri Shri Guru Gaurango Shri Shri Radha Nayananath Ji ki Jai. Jai Shri Gaura Nityananda Prabhu ki Jai. Jai Shri Jagannath Dev ki Jai. Jai Patit Pavan Shila Gurudev ki Jai. Jai Shila Parang Gurudev ki Jai. Jai Shila Prabhupada ki Jai. Jai Shri Rupanuga Guru Gare ki Jai. Jai Shri Panchatattva Prabhu ki Jai. Jai Shri Brinda Devi Tulsi Devi ki Jai. Jai Sarva Vigna Vinashanakari Shri Nri Singh Dev ki Jai. जय श्री नवद्वीप धाम की जय, जय नवद्वीप धाम परिक्रमा की जय, जय परिक्रमाकारी भक्त वृंद की जय, जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय, जय समागत भक्त वृंद की जय, जय श्री Before he was watching Srila Bhakti Vibhut Shraman Maharaj ki jai, Jai Shri Harinam Sankirtan ki jai, Gaur Pramanande Hari Bol. Thank you all. Dandavat Pranam Hari Bol.